People say that life can teach you a lot. Experiences are our biggest teacher. But have you ever watched a show or ever had an experience that just taught you about life itself? That's what happened when I watched this show. In this 5th episode of Underrated Anime Reviews, we are going to talk about a show that was suggested by one of my viewers, and this show literally changed my whole view of looking at life. So, hit that subscribe button and get ready for diving into this unfair yet hopeful world of Rainbow. The story of this show takes place in 1955, where 6 teenage prisoners are escorted to a reformatory for the crimes they have committed. In the cell they are put in, they meet another prisoner who seems to be a bit older than them. This was the man they later came to respect the most and referred to as Bro. Even though all 7 of them faced the worst, they never lost hope. They kept waiting for a ray of light in a daily hell of suffering and humiliation, focusing mainly on how they faced life once they regained freedom. The basic premise of this looks simple enough, but that is just on the surface. The suffering they face in that reformatory is no short of hell. Every time it looked like things were getting better for them, they were plunged into an even greater despair. The true point of this show isn't to tell you how much suffering they have endured or how unfair their lives are. Rather, it's to show that even though they suffered so much, they never gave up. They just kept fighting against all odds. It was one of those shows that just clicked with me. For the people who are trying to give up on life or are tired of it, this show will just hit different, and it may very well change your whole view on life, as it did for me. Let's talk about some of the basic assets of the show now. It's animated by Studio Madhouse, and for a show that was aired in 2010, it's got some very clean animation that expresses both the pain and hope of characters perfectly. Along with that, the crayon-like panels coming in between with the narrator explain what's going on inside a character's mind. The visual storytelling of this show is just perfect for its feels. The background music may not have been a big highlight, although it also did quite some heavy lifting in those emotional scenes. I don't remember much of it. Now, the thing that makes this show the rough masterpiece that it is its characters. All 7 of the boys of the main cast have their own story, their own pasts, and their own dreams. And as you keep watching, you don't even realize that you become a part of their stories. Each of them has a hidden side that they don't want to show. Each of them is carrying a heavy burden, but as they stay together, they learn to share it among themselves. The man who guided them to this path and was literally responsible for changing their life for the better was Bro. I usually don't talk about just a single character, but this guy deserves it. Such a phenomenal written character, a character who has his own flaws yet seems so flawless to others. The show's storyline just keeps you guessing at every moment. When you think that the situation can't get worse, it dives even deeper into the pits of hell. But no matter what the world throws at the characters, they never break. The show has some of the most subtle yet insane plot twists, with one of them being my most hated and loved one of all time. We all face many challenges in life, and some of them might break us completely, leaving us hopeless. But after watching these characters facing some of the worst situations in life and still not losing hope, it made me realize that my life is still a lot better, so why am I losing hope? Every person who feels like they are lost and don't have any hope in life should watch this show. It will make you realize that no matter how long and dangerous the storm is, it will stop one day, and the sun will rise again, along with the rainbow of hope. Well, that was all for today. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on this show? And if you haven't watched it, are you going to now? Also, suggest me more underrated gems such as this one in the comments. If you had fun watching, like the video and hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 200 subs. Until then, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace!